Hello, JMC family. Thank you for coming in and joining another Speaking with the Village. Josh Kent joining you here. If you haven't tuned in before to Speaking with the Village, this is a just little video series that I am a part of, that I'm either connecting with people within our village or speaking about how you can impact the village or what's going on in the JMC village. So I'm here to talk to you today about getting involved in fostering. So much of the time we have people reaching out asking, well, I can't foster, I can't be a foster parent. How else can I get involved? How else can I be a part of this awesome mission? Because they know that there's the need out there, but they just know that in the spot they are in their life, it's hard to provide the stability and the support that a child in foster care will need. They know that it's really important, and they just want to know how they can be a positive impact. So I wanted to come and just share a few ways that people can get involved in the village, can be a part of fostering, just in case you don't know anything about fostering or you're interested in it but kind of want to get your feet wet. I just wanted to provide a few resources and ways that everyone can start to get involved and be a part of the foster care journey. So one way is just to get to know fostering, get to know about it. What are kind of the experiences of foster parents and foster kiddos? One way is to just talk about it. You can always feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. There's my email. Pause it, write it down. Let me know when you want to talk, or shoot a call to our office here. We'll have someone real ready to jump on and talk to you about what fostering is like, what kind of impact it can make, what the need is right now. And I'll share some of those needs as well, but just getting to know it and talking with people is really a great first step. And there are some other people that are involved in the foster care world that I will be mentioning here coming down the road in this video, but we're always open. We're always ready to have that conversation and speak to you about why fostering is so important and why being a part of just this village of support is so important to us. I was never a part of the foster care world. I was fortunate enough to not have been a foster kiddo. Lived with my parents at different times in different places, but I really came into this work because I felt called by the need and how each of these kiddos can really use a little bit of your passion, a little bit of your love, and start to love themselves and start to see themselves as valuable. So get to know it. Another way that was a fun way for me to get to know fostering was looking into it, actually seeing parts of it, by some videos, some movies, something like that. So I know one fun flick that I watched when I started this foster care journey was called Instant Family. That's really what it feels like sometimes, that you are a part of a kid's life and it's instantly your family. They're instantly your support. Every kiddo needs a supportive adult in their life to call their family, whether that is their biological and blood related family or it's just the family they make. So Instant Family, it is not a true story. It has Mark Wahlberg in it, so it is not. It is there is some fun and comedy inserted into it, but there's also a lot of realness to the situations that these foster parents face and that foster kiddos face as well. So that is a great thing to do movie night. Maybe have your kids get to know what fostering is. They might have a foster kiddo in their class and they don't know it. Or if they don't understand why one of their friends had to leave because their placement changed and their life got a little turned upside down, and maybe they're having a tough time. So that's a really great way. And another awesome movie to check out is called Foster. It's an HBO movie that dives into Los Angeles County's foster care world. It has a lot of different viewpoints, from courtrooms to care facilities to even juvenile hall. So there are some, a little more mature content, little harder to watch, because it is a real, true reflection. It's true stories of what goes on in the biggest foster care system of support in the country. LA County is the biggest foster care organization, group in the country. So, and then getting involved in a group, that's another great way to do it. And that kind of leads into my second point here is just get involved. Not only get to know, but get involved, being a part of a group and being a part of volunteers. You hear some amazing stories. As I've started this work, I've also volunteered some of my time, been present at different events, and just hearing the stories that the positive impact that foster parents can make really can tug at your heartstrings and can really motivate you to keep going on this amazing journey that is fostering and supporting these children. So I wanted to just share a few other ways to get involved, and share a little bit of the resources that we use or that we understand. So this right here, that's the Wishing Well Foundation. So the Wishing Well Foundation is in Puget Sound here. It's in Tacoma, and is, I think, coming down into Thurston County as well. But their main office is up in Pierce County, and they have an amazing website. It is, I will put it on the screen for you here. It's the wishingwellwa.org. And they provide just the basic needs for children in foster care, whether it be toiletries, clothes, school supplies, a lot of things. So they have options to donate. They have events that they have scheduled. They have other ways to volunteer in Pierce County and in this area. And a lot of those ways that they talk about aren't just Pierce County. They really apply to all parts of Washington, how you can be involved in fostering. So check them out, thewishingwellwa.org. They're amazing. Erica Thompson, who runs it, is also amazing. Shout out to the amazing people that are a part of it. I know it's not just her, but she is a huge part and been a huge supporter of JMC and our kiddos while they're in care. So check that website out. Check out the volunteer tab that they have right there. I can't point into the screen, but it is. I've got my mouse. It's right there. Check the volunteer tab. Read about a few things. How do you want to get involved? And then, so the Wishing Well Foundation is an awesome way to get involved. Just donating some new or very gently used. We want these kids to have new clothes. It's always great to see them fitted and feeling pride in themselves. It's not tattered up old clothes that they might have been wearing for too long. It's new clothes that they can rock with confidence, go to school, especially if it's a new school, they're in a new placement. That can be really tough. So having this resource is amazing for our kiddos. And I then will be moving to the next. Let's see if this comes up. The next website I am going to, as it loads here, is right down there. It is compelledtocarecom. And Compelled to Care is an amazing organization run by some amazing people that we really appreciate their support and theirs, because it says it has their mission right there, and it really rings true. It's serving foster and adoptive kinship families and the kiddos within them. It's being a huge support to these families. It's run by foster families, and Miss Ashley Wambach and her husband Nick are awesome. And they do so much to support foster families, and they have a lot of ways to get involved. If you go over to the Serve tab here, I will show it. They have a multitude of options. They have an awesome care box project where they fill up boxes based on the age group of the kiddo that is being served, and they deliver it to foster families, to organizations like JMC. We've had some of their foster the care boxes go out to our homes. They work with grads to get them ready for the next step in their journey. So many people need help past 18, not just and kiddos that we know get support from their families past 18 at times, and our foster kiddos need that as well. Allowing you to donate, give extra care. They have right in the center. I think they put it right in the center because it is the core of all that makes fostering successful is being a foster parent. I know that is not for everyone, but I think getting your feet wet and learning about this can really motivate you to become a part of it. But they have options to serve at events, be partners with them. If you have resources that are available that you think could be useful to families, reach out to them. They're an amazing, or reach out to us and we'll connect you. They know us well, we know them. They would love to hear how you can partner with them to become great. Ashley is so passionate about what she does and really does serve. So right down there, compelledtocarecom is an amazing way to start to get involved. And you can serve at events. They host families at dinners. They do so much to really make it a community. The village we talk about is being executed, and they are part of our village for sure, of our support, and we love to support them in all their events. So if you're out there and you visit Compelled to Care, you'll probably see one of us, JMC family at the events too, whether it's our parents or our staff, myself included. I love the Compelled to Care events. So check them out. They're really great. That's a great way to be involved. They can create mentorship opportunities. They can, have inspiring words to share with you. And that's another thing too, as I kind of slid in there, being a mentor, share with us what your passion is, and we can look for a role in our village and the way we support our children, so you can be a part of that, whether that's sharing a skill, like we've had knitters and sewers come out and show kiddos how to do that, done makeup with one of, and makeovers, and done some public speaking even. That's important. I'm just speaking to the public, but it's to you all on the video. But there's a great Zoom series that we did with two passionate individuals that did leadership and communication, and some of our kiddos really got a lot out of it. So being a mentor is just another supportive adult in their corner. Let us know how you want to be involved. Like I said, there's our phone number work there. Reach out, let us know. We'd love to hear about your passion and how you want to share that with kiddos that are in need of supportive adults. So, and another way to get involved, be a respite care provider. If you don't have the time to commit to being a long-term foster care placement, be a short-term foster care placement. They take in kiddos from foster families, from biological families, just to be a means of support so that they can recharge their batteries and keep doing what they're doing. We have some awesome people willing to provide respite already in our village, but the more the merrier. The more that we can share the support of a child, the more successful they're going to be. And then one of the last ways that I like to encourage other people, if they want to be a little bit more involved but don't have the space or don't have the resources maybe to be a part of foster care but are really passionate about foster care, is being it's called CASA, court appointed special advocate. And you can volunteer to do that. You volunteer your time. Usually it's and that's part of being a mentor. And when I say part of that is being a mentor, being a part and really sticking up for a child's child's rights and looking for the best outcome in their situation. There's trainings that you can go to. There are, let me get to Washington. I'll pull up their website too. Didn't prepare for that. All right. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Sorry, my mic went on mute. I don't know where that. I'm talking about being a CASA advocate. So that just means being a mentor for a child, being in their corner, showing them that there's a supportive adult looking out for their best interests. WashingtonCASA.org. To volunteer, so that a child doesn't, so that a child really gets an advocate in their corner to be impactful. It means being at their, being a connection to their services, and caring for what their outcome is, and really being committed and being a mentor. So that is another awesome way to be involved, and does show, is a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, but is, if you don't have the space and you want to still make a positive impact, or a kiddo that needs some advocacy, being at CASA is always great. So that is what I got for getting involved in fostering. There are many more ways to get involved in fostering, to be a part of it. I think those are some of the biggies that I like to suggest to people. But if there's anything that is on your mind or you want to suggest too, feel free to comment below. Let us know. I would love to hear from you, whether that is on our phone number here. You can also reach out to myself right there, or to our foster's email, to just start to be a part of the village. See what positive impact you can make on a child's life today, because there's really no bad kids, just some kids in some bad, some tough situations that they need supportive adults in their corner. So let us know how you'd like to do that, how you'd like to be a part of this village, and love to hear from you. Thanks for joining in and tuning in to Speaking at the Village. See you next time.